I haven't driven this car in almost 2 weeks, and today we got to take this thing out. Not only do I miss driving it, but we have to drive this thing almost an hour today because on November 2nd, there's going to be a Sunset on the Concourse meet, which is probably one of the bigger meets on the East Coast. Private invite only meet, and the good thing about it is that my car was accepted and should be in the show. But not only that, today they're going to be shooting some promo. My car was selected to be one of the 3 cars that should be there for the promo video. And not only was the E30 approved, but the G80 was also approved. So both of these should be sitting on hole 19 back to back with each other. And I think that's gonna be insane to see. But for today, at least, we gotta make sure that this thing is capable of driving an hour. So do I prefer driving this thing for a full hour? No, I do not. But do I think it can make it? I think so. We do need an oil change soon, but we'll make sure to do that before we make the drive again, which is in, I think, 2 weeks. I think it's gonna be November 2nd. Today is October or something. So yeah, honestly, let's get this thing out. Let's get it on the road, and hopefully we make it. Fingers crossed. And it's only right, since we're driving this car, we're wearing the E30 Weekend Garage shirt. Well, not only does it start, it's still running smooth. Honestly, it's kind of hard to get over how good this thing looks. Oh, and we're missing one thing. I'll make sure that this goes on the car before we do anything else. Yep, that's exactly what we needed. I couldn't put it all the way at the bottom just because of the brake light, so I put it right above that. I think it looks good. Otherwise, I would have centered it, but I didn't want it to be smack dab in the middle of the rear windshield. So now with that, we can get on the road. Honestly, when it's sunny out, it gets so bright in here. I regret driving it without sunglasses every single time because the sun just reflects off the orange and right into the eyes. But it does look great in the sun too, which is amazing. So with that being said, we're not going to be the only car there for the promo. I think there's going to be an E30, which is mine, an E36, an F80, and then an M5. So it should be a nice little collection of cars. And obviously, I'll pick up the camera once we get there and show you guys what we got going on and how it's going to turn out. But excited to be on the golf course, on the green. It just, like, the content's just going to look amazing. So can't wait to take some photos, make some TikTok videos and whatnot. So we're about an hour in and the car's running really nice, like no issues at all. But just take a look at that. I gotta sit in that on the way home. This has been stopped here for almost 5 miles now because they closed off the highway on the other side. So I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do on the way home. Hopefully it clears up by then and they open up the highway, but there's no way I'm sitting in like 3 hours of traffic with this thing at nighttime. I'm not looking forward to the drive back home. Look at that. We got the fairway in the green. I gotta be careful because some of these parts are a little bit uneven. Say less. Woohoo! First one here, which I guess works out for me because they're just gonna be shooting my car solo now. This looks insane. This is absolutely nuts. Just look at this. And the good thing is I actually cleaned my car before I parked in the garage. So these wheels right here are like super clean. So those are the guys who are gonna be shooting, plus the organizer. And yeah, this looks fire. Yeah, I'm not sure what they got planned, but I think they're gonna be golfing for the video, and then the cars are gonna be in the background. But if you guys haven't seen, I actually cleaned up my wheels yesterday, so polished them for the first time, and they're looking beautiful right now. And then I might even pop the hood and see how they like that. The perks of being on time and early. I get solo shots of my car because these are the only other 2 cars here. There should be 5. Look at that. Fire. I'm gonna steal one of those before I leave. Easily one of the nicest F80s in the DMV area. This thing is super clean, super simple too, which is amazing. Still insane, but we got another guy here. He has an E36, and I think he's confused on how to get down here. So let me go get him, and we gotta get him on the green too. And I think hopefully the M5, and then a Porsche maybe even showing up. So we'll see who else actually comes down. But so far, 3 of us, but I got a bunch of solo shots because I got here early, which is amazing. What's up, man? Yeah, you just gotta take a left right here. There is a few little bumps that come up, but just keep walking down. You'll see my car and Ben's car on the freeway. That thing is on bags, I think. I need my E36 to look this clean. Ooh. No, you guys heard that. Wonder what rear diffuser this is. Can't get over this one. Risky business.
Hey, that's a stinger. Hey, it's on there.
Imagine you just doned my car. This is actually crazy because we got kids, high school kids, golfing right there, and then we got some crazy cars in the lineup. You better get a golf ball through the windshield, bro.
Right? Time needs to get closer a little bit.
Yeah, but I think if they're shooting from that side, they might be okay.
Wait, yo, you wanted like E30, E36, F80?
Oh, that's a good call.
Because the size difference of my car and like the E36.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying switch what?
Switch.
My car and the E36.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it quick. Under the sunset's kind of crazy though.
That's why we picked him. That's why we picked him.
The green shirt. Are you ready, bro?
Oh no.
Oh.
That was kind of bad.
Sick.
Yeah, I got her on your.
It's all good. It's all good. No worries about it.
It's all good. It's not my
Yeah.
Thank you for that shot. Yeah.
It's dark as hell. But, all right, so we're heading out. We got the M5 in front of us. That thing is absolutely beautiful. Long day. So now we got about an hour drive back home. Maybe a little bit more if we run into that traffic that we saw. But yeah, look at this thing. I guess I shouldn't be as surprised, but we're driving through the back roads of like Frederick, Maryland right now, and this thing can do pretty well on the curvy roads. Mind you, we did replace literally everything on the undercarriage of the car, so everything is brand new, but for a 30-year-old car, this thing is driving a lot better than I expected. And in the back roads, it can keep up with most cars because you don't need all that horsepower. So that's kind of a nice thing. We're about to get on the highway, and we're gonna be on the highway for 50 miles, 60 miles. So yeah, got a long drive, just gonna sit in that right lane and call it a day. So just made it home, almost 120 miles that we just drove this thing, and this thing was a trooper. This thing drove great. I did notice that the check engine light turned on 2 or 3 times actually for like a few seconds, and then as I got into a higher RPM range, it turned off, and that was consistent. So it would turn on, and then as soon as I would like speed up a little bit, it would turn back off. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I need to figure that out, but my guess is there's a vacuum leak or something that's causing that. And I've had that feeling for a little while now that there's been a vacuum leak causing some type of like rough idle, but it hasn't caused me any issues. The engine light hasn't turned on or anything, and I'm not noticing anything different with the car. It is idling a little bit rough, but nothing to cause any concern. But overall, yeah, it was nice. It was nice to drive this thing again after so long and get it out the garage. So you guys are gonna see this car a lot more often out and about. We still do need to do the gas tank, but that's a problem for another day. We'll be doing a lot more of these vlogs going forward, so stay tuned, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.